Hello student. In the last video, we showed you a method for expanding a binomial times a binomial called the FOIL method, which was a way of multiplying two terms by two terms. We can actually use that method, a similar method to that, and multiply, for example, two terms by three terms. So with FOIL, we ended up multiplying each of the terms in the first set of brackets times each term in the second set of brackets. So we're going to effectively do the same thing here. In fact, you're going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to get you started, and then going to ask you to try it on your own. So here we want to multiply a binomial times a trinomial, which means it has three terms. Now you're going to start the question the same way as we did the previous one, which is every subtraction becomes an addition. So we have minus 2 becomes plus negative 2, minus 2b becomes plus negative 2b. See if I can write that a little bit more neatly. Now that'll do, plus negative 2b. And what I want you to do is to multiply the a by each of the three terms. 1, 2, 3. And then multiply the negative 2 by each of the three terms. That'll give you 6 answers, and then simplify. So stop the video and have a go, please. Okay, let's see what you came up with. So we start by saying a times 3a is 3a squared, plus a times negative 2b is negative 2ab. Write the number first, and then the letters in alphabetical order, plus a times 4 is 4a, plus, now we multiply negative 2 times 3a, which is negative 6a, plus negative 2 times negative 2b is positive 4b, and plus negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. So altogether, we've ended up with 6 terms. Now, are any of those like terms? In other words, can we add any of those together? Well, here I have a 4a plus negative 6a, and I think that's the only ones that I can simplify. I've got an a squared term, and that's the only one. I've got an ab term, and that's the only one. And I've got a b term and a number. So the only ones we can simplify are those two in the middle. So let's go ahead and do that. So that's going to become 3a squared plus negative 2ab. Now 4 plus negative 6, I got $4 plus a bill for $6. So after I pay off as much of the bill as I can, I still owe $2 plus 4b plus negative 8. And that's as simple as we can write it. Or you could write it as 3a squared minus 2ab minus 2a plus 4b subtract 8. And either of those is acceptable. Now, we're not going to ask you to do it here, but you could extend this to multiplying a trinomial times a trinomial, and even 3 terms times 4 terms, etc. So the FOIL method does expand or does extend to slightly more complicated expressions. Okay, in the next video, we will teach you how to factorize involving expressions with binomials.